And welcome in. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. I am one half of your host and your virtual bartender, Mr. Nick Teodoro. Joining me, as always, my tag team partner in life, my wife, Miss Nicole. Nicole, what are you having?
I am having Tito's orange and cranberry juice, but just a little bit. I have a long way to go tonight, but it felt wrong not having Tito's at the bar. But Mr. Nick, tell people what you're drinking and our three things for the show.
I'm drinking Coca-Cola from McDonald's because, as you mentioned, it is a very long day, so I'm staying caffeinated with Coca-Cola. But, Nikki, Sami Zayn has won the big one for the good guys, becoming the new WWE Champion. IYO Sky claims her crown as Queen of the Ring while simultaneously calling her shot. And the ruler is now a king as Oba Femi wins King of the Ring. We are reacting and recapping the WWE Night of Champions on Sunday, June 28th, 2026. This is the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell him bring another round when he's ready more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Welcome back in. Happy Sunday fun day, everybody. If you're new here, smash the old like and subscribe. If you're a regular, you know we love having you. Nikki, got a regular in the bar already. Lisa.
Hello, love.
Lisa, all the believers.
Believers.
As we get ready, Nikki, we are reacting to and recapping WWE Night of Champions. Let's get into it. Nikki, overall, if you had to put a grade on it, your overall thoughts and overall grade A through F, I guess.
I would give it like a B-. As for a B pay-per-view, I don't think really besides the one match that I know we're all going to criticize, but I thought it was a solid pay-per-view. I loved Breaker Seth. I loved IYO Liv. Obviously, the main event was crazy. I'm glad it opened correctly with the correct winner. Hey, Kat. So yeah, I would give it like a B-. I think I went in with low expectations. So when we have good matches, I was like, oh, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, like for something that, like when you look back on it, that really had one major title change, no real like turns or big things like that, like interference, like only one match with interference or shenanigans, as we would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it ended up really strong and pretty climactic. Like it had a nice peak to it, like a nice flow and like momentum throughout the night. Yeah, like crescendo. That's what it is. So like I thought I'd give it B. Dare I say B+. I threw it up in the poll. So let us know. How would you grade it? I mean, the chat's grading it pretty low, D and F so far, but Nikki and I got B's. Yeah, I thought I had B+.
Again, I feel like I went in with like this is gonna be not great, and then was pleasantly surprised. I was worried about the babies. We'll get to. It's just I don't know. It wasn't. I'll take it. We've seen a lot worse, and I feel like what was the last pay-per-view? Oh, the Clash. Yeah, Clash was terrible. I thought this was better than Clash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you can only go up, or maybe I'm being really positive on a Sunday more after you guys.
Nothing wrong with that. But Nikki, yeah, we're gonna get right to it. But this is the first of many. You have a doubleheader today. You got Lipsticks and Lariats coming up later on Weekly Steel Chair channel.
Yes.
But we're also back here tomorrow I'm going to be broadcasting live from Borgata in Atlantic City because they're doing a Raw and SmackDown Super Show. So Roman Reigns will be there. So will I. I don't acknowledge him.
He'll acknowledge you.
Yeah, he will acknowledge me. Me and Solo Sikoa. But that's at 3 p.m.
I don't know if that's enough time to get you over there, but okay.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a short one. I mean, we're recapping tonight.
Yeah.
So we're just going to kind of preview and maybe do a couple quick calls tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. But I digress, Nikki. Let's get right to the big story.
Oh, God, you're never going to be quiet about this.
This one for the good guys, for the ride or dies like me, who've been there since the true believers since the beginning. Sami Zayn is your new WWE Champion. He's just been, Nikki, we've seen Stranger Things, and Sami Zayn, dare I say, has been running up that hill. Nikki, Sami Zayn did it.
I know. I'm sad that I ordered you that shirt, and it's not coming till the end of July.
Last real good guy.
I know. WWE get it together. But yeah, you little chaos gremlin called it.
I told you. The big Sami moment. Sami gets his moment in Saudi. Andrew Brunswick. What's up, Andrew? It's about time Sami won it. Yeah, I thought it was a great match. Like, between all the matches of the night, this probably I'd put one or two, right? Like the Breaker match is pretty close, but and I thought Liv had a good match too. But surprised a little bit with the roll up finish at the end. I kind of want to see a haluva kick. Surprised also that Cody took the pin.
Yeah,
didn't see that coming at all. But yeah, I think it's a nice swerve on the road to Summer. I almost said WrestleMania. On the road to SummerSlam, because again, it's an unpredictable element, and Sami has a lot of momentum. And this character, sometimes they don't pull the trigger when you have the opportunity to. And I thought right now is a great opportunity to do it. Cody will survive. He'll have the world title probably again at some point, maybe even before the end of the year, dare I say. But it's a good moment to have a different champion carry into SummerSlam. So I love this. I think now we're going to see, and what's interesting is he didn't do it in heelish tactics. He won relatively.
Well, I would say the roll up is.
That's not heelish. It's not a definitive victory, but it's not heelish in any way because he didn't do anything that's how a lot of these triple threats go. So they still keep him in that babyface realm before he eventually, I think, is going to go full on in the heel realm. Because I mentioned this is like the Daniel Bryan story, the original Yes storyline from what was that? Oh, no, I don't remember. What year? And like he was just he felt like he was a great wrestler. He was underrated, and then when he started winning matches, he was just being cocky, braggadocious in front of everybody. And now he's justified. So like I think that's what we're going to see with Sami moving forward. Maybe not until like SummerSlam-ish, but I'm all for this. So I don't know. I
think it makes sense because obviously he wouldn't have gotten this reaction stateside. And I think because which we kind of thought maybe sort of maybe December-ish, maybe, or was he cooled off by then? But like, oh, they had the Saudi Rumble, like, was he going to win there? And obviously he didn't. So I think this is to get a big moment for him with that huge crowd pop. Because I think going into Mania next year, when they're back here, that he's not, obviously, you're not going to have the title. I think that's, this is like
That makes sense.
this is your, hey, here's your big pop, but like I don't see him like, I think this is like, he's not getting a Mania moment or not going to main event Mania next year.
Yeah.
So this is you main event. This is you
see-
main eventing. This is you getting your belt.
Yeah.
This is your moment, but not going to be a Mania moment.
Exactly.
Again, I'm interested to see. I'm not mad at it. I thought they were going to go Cody Punk, but maybe Cody Punk doesn't need the belt. But the last time I talked was about the belt. But
Well, I said this to you
if they
last-
can capitalize on this, I'd be excited to see where.
Well,
it
I
goes.
said to you last night, like if you make him even a 3 to 4 months championship reign, you can book it. So yeah, like have a Punk come on SmackDown and challenge him and lose, and give him that win. Have one more win over Cody. That gets you at least a 3-month reign, right there, and that makes it a little more legitimate for him and a guy who's deserving of it. You know, Jey Uso. They did this with Jey Uso with the world title twice already
So you think he'll walk into SummerSlam
as champion,
and then walk out as SummerSlam a champion?
Yeah, because
SummerSlam's
I don't think putting it back on. I don't think having a title change at SummerSlam or putting it back on Cody at SummerSlam would make any sense at this point.
No.
You've got to give Sami a legitimate run as champion.
Unless Oba picks him and
Steven's disagreeing.
What's what I'm saying. I believe maybe I don't know if it's 5 or 6. I thought they said 5 last night, but I could be wrong. Or yesterday afternoon. But like you see him walking out of SummerSlam as champion.
Yeah. Right now, I see. Yeah.
Okay. Or you have Oba challenge him and take the belt off him. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, if Oba does double duty with Brock the night before, then yeah.
I still don't know if him and Brock are going to be a thing.
Well, we'll talk about Oba in a minute. But the match itself, again, a lot of great spots. A lot I expect nothing. Yeah, a lot of great callbacks. Each person pulling the ref out. And I had a theory that didn't end up coming through because the person who didn't get to pull out the ref the last time I thought would end up winning. Whoever didn't hit their finish the second time, but it didn't end up being that because it was like Gunther. So I was wrong about that. But yeah, a lot of fun spots back and forth between the three. Ultimately, talking about spots, so we put this every PLE, Nikki and I. We have what we call our Big Nick energy moment.
Mm-hmm.
So put yours in the chat, your Big Nick energy moment. For me, it's this moment. Cody's about to tap, well, probably not really tap, just pass out, I guess, to the sleeper like everyone else has. And Sami comes in and catches his arm. I thought there was a lot of great spots throughout the night, but great storytelling. And Nikki, I got to give you a lot of credit because you called this.
I was about to say.
Sami's going to catch his arm. Sami's going to catch his arm.
Sami's going to catch his arm.
Touche, Nikki, on that one.
Because I know. Well, do you want to hit your...
Well, first I'll give you
Thank you.
for that. But yeah, so ultimately this was my Big Nick energy spot. Sami saving Cody's arm, but really saving the match for himself, so he ultimately could win. And this was the turning point of the match because I think we looked at each other like, yeah, it's happening. You looked at me like, oh, shit, it's happening. So this is I'm stamping it, my Big Nick energy moment of the night.
Action.
Yeah, well, you put it
But
in the stand.
so I felt like I knew it because that's also the referee. Because remember we talked to Kyoto and I was complaining about how referees just kind of like flop their arms like a
Yeah,
fish.
like fish referee.
And Dana Angler's one of them. So once he lifted the arm, I was like, babe, Sami's gonna grab his arm. And then once that spot happened, we were like, oh, he's winning.
Yeah. So yeah, you just knew it was fate. It was fate at that point, Nikki, that Sami Zayn walks out as our champion. But before we move on, how do you reflect now? Well, there's a couple things.
What, on Cody's last reign?
Yeah, we'll start with Cody. The two losers. Losers.
I don't know. I'm upset that Drew didn't get to go into Mania as champion. And then the kerfuffle of Randy Orton. And then now post-Mania, it's really just been flirting with Sami and Gunther. He had the little promo with Punk. This is why I thought maybe Cody would win. But like after Mania, he hasn't really done anything.
No.
I guess he had the match with Ricky, but again, like that was like a one-off thing.
Yeah, hold on. I want to actually get the actual.
So I loved Drew getting the belt, and I was sad that he didn't go in his Mania, and then the fucked up thing with Randy. I don't know. Sorry, that was
Yeah, Drew. No, that's where Drew. We all agreed. We thought Drew should have went into WrestleMania as the champion. That seemed very dumb. But all right, so 113 days, if I recall this correctly. That's a lot longer than I thought it was.
Same.
But so he beats Drew on. I have to do it backwards. So March 6th on SmackDown. Then Randy Orton WrestleMania, which we again thought wasn't going to happen. So thankfully, Gunther. Then he's also Gunther again, Gunther twice, and then DQ. Why is that? So I guess there's a DQ. Oh yeah, that was the Sami match.
Yeah, when he the hula kick.
And then he loses. So really he has 4 title reign defenses in that run. Randy, Gunther a couple of times, Gunther really 3 times, and ultimately loses it to Sami. So yeah, like was it really worth it?
I don't know. I'd rather have seen Drew with it. I miss Drew on my TV.
Yeah.
Maybe Drew comes and destroys Sami. But I think Drew has like another movie he's doing.
Yeah, that's fair. Kat, so now that
Oh my gosh. I love it. So this show, I'm going to hear the praises of Sami Zayn, how it's the best thing ever. And then come the other show where Kat hates Sami Zayn.
it's like yin and yang.
I know. You guys complete me.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I think you run it back when Cody either gets a shot or Gunther still has the case, but to be champion. But I think it's Sami Cody 1-on-1 at SummerSlam. I think that's ultimately where we're headed. But when we talk about Gunther, where does Gunther go from here? We did see a segment post. Post.
This should have been my Nick Energy moment. Thinking
But
back,
it wasn't technically on the card. It was after, so it wouldn't really.
give me that in my veins.
Well,
immediately.
let's talk about it. So post.
Let's talk about it.
So post Night of Champions, as there's been a lot of tension between Gunther and Nick Aldis, they come face to face, and now not to blows but to pushes. They're shoving. Don't shove me, I'll shove you.
Rosenberg said Nick pushed him first. Give me Aldis, Gunther at SummerSlam, please.
I think that makes perfect sense because he could either. There's 2 ways. You could either keep it going for giving Aldis a couple of matches, or he retires him immediately at SummerSlam, and that's just a career killer thing.
I would be mad at that.
It continues.
Just have the one-off matches. He come back and maybe be a Nigel McGuinness, like Nigel's doing with AEW, and I love that. You know how much I love Nigel. But when they started, I was like, I went to you, and I was like, ah! And it's so crazy because I feel like, obviously, just strictly WWE people don't know how good he is and how he's our age. He's young.
Yeah.
And I want him to take off his suit and be like still jacked and
like the Magnus of TNA. Like show Magnus, because Magnus was a world champion in TNA. He was part of the Main Event Mafia, like all these big groups and big storylines over the years. Like show the WWE fans what they've never seen. Like it's funny because I don't think they're in the chat right now, but Sean and Matt, we're going to co-host on Friday for our Great American Bash on July 3rd. Make sure you're here for that normal 6 p.m. hour. But they only watch main roster, and I'd be curious to see, like, because they've only seen all this as the GM, and it's kind of like Adam Pearce, like his Braun Breaker storyline, but nowhere. I didn't really watch Adam Pearce wrestle, but like I can't see him being on the level of Nick Aldis.
Right, and sorry. Also, you forget when he was as Nick Aldis, and we had the 10 pounds of gold. Nope, you know what belt I'm talking about. And I wasn't one of the early AEW shows, or maybe even before the AEW show. Him and Cody, like, didn't Cody take the 10 pounds of gold off him? They had him and then he got it back when kind of AEW started. I know someone can't probably correct me. But I would love to see him back in the ring. I do like him as a general manager. I do love seeing him in a suit, but I want to see him wrestle, and having him and Gunther. Yeah,
it's going to be good.
Veins.
It's going to be good, and that's a perfect segue for him.
Yeah.
And like transition for his next month and a half to SummerSlam through SummerSlam to keep him out of the world title picture, but still in the main event scene.
I still think Gunther's still slimming down. I said to you, I was like, he's looking even more svelty. And he did something, and you saw like his ribs. I was like, wow.
It's unhealthy. You need to eat.
No.
Have lamb. We're done. You make lamb. It's okay. Make lamb.
That's like what your mom would do.
Big fat Greek wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Sure. I don't know. I didn't know if you get the reference. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
And she's like, no, I'm a vegetarian. And he's like, that's okay. I'll make lamb. How dare you? Anywho.
She'll make whatever because she thinks that I'm her prince. I'm her favorite child.
You're the baby.
Yeah. But speaking of royalty, let's go to the queens. Nikki, we crown a new queen of the ring, which I correctly predicted. Before we get to that, just so we know.
Yeah.
Nikki, I just need you to just do one thing for me here.
Acknowledge me.
Here we go.
This is me acknowledging you.
Back as the champion, 5-1.
But for the year, I'm only one off.
You're one ahead.
Oh, even better. I can't read this.
But I'm still champion, so just...
But again, I'd rather be happy than right. I am glad Jey didn't win. I loved the match between Liv and IYO. I think it was better than people expected, and I feel like I don't know, people are still gonna shit on it, but like I think Liv Morgan has come a long way, and I think IYO kind of not caring is not the right word, but I think maybe she's the leading.
Well,
that.
Let's take a look back on how IYO became our queen.
You should see me in a crowd. I'm gonna run this up and down. Watch me make them bow one by one. You should see me in a crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one. You should see me in a crowd. I'm gonna run this up and down. Watch me make them bow one by one.
Nikki, acknowledge your new queen.
No, I love both of them. So really, I'm not. Either one of them could have won, and I would have been excited.
Well, I mentioned to you that I thought what was going to happen, made the most sense, is that she's not going to go on SmackDown for Rhea's title. I think they're going to wait and see what happens with Rhea's injury and give her the time to heal because she's too good a star and like leave her off the card for SummerSlam. So I thought IYO was going to win and call her shot and run it back. Yeah. I didn't think she would do it as immediately as she did.
Same.
But I love it because it kind of, and I also love the angle of that Danhausen cursed Liv Morgan because the spiral of where this whole storyline could go with, because again, he's already cursed Dom, which Dom was still Triple A champion now. So.
Yeah, but he cursed him before the IC. He dropped the IC, so that's 3 out of the 5 members of Judgment Day that are cursed. So Dom, JD now.
Yeah,
and then her doing her little. I think it was great for IYO to call her shot, and then like her Liv looking scared as she's like crawling back up the scooting back up the ramp, crawling back up the ramp. And then having her post kind of thing with Byron Saxton, I think I do love me an unhinged Liv Morgan.
Oh, well, that's why it's so funny that I felt like the Miz. I told you this yesterday. Like the Miz doing this Mizenstein, Frank, whatever he's doing, like
so funny,
does it so well, and Kit Wilson does
Kit.
character work so well that little bit that we saw of Liv Morgan unhinged when she wasn't with Dom and she was burning all of his attire or whatever for like those 2 weeks where she was feuding with Rhea Ripley before that turn. I wanted to see more of that, like smeared makeup, like craziness, like let her do that for a little bit, like how Becky Lynch had that breakdown storyline for a while, like, and that character crisis. Give that to Liv Morgan, 100%. to me. But the match itself,
I loved it.
I had this as like, probably one of the top 3 matches on the night. Between the WWE title.
I know, like, people, if you can say something about the weird code breaker thing, but I think they played it off well, and I think Corey helped play it off well. Like, again, I think they're, again, going so fast that I'm like, again, give some grace there. But, like, I think it was a really solid match. I loved both their outfits. I loved the callback to Dirty Dom, whatever Io had on her leg warmers. I loved it. I love they're giving her this, like, half Boston Crab. We were talking about maybe they should give it a name to it, but I love that she's kind of pulling something out of her arsenal. Yeah. Oh yeah, the half crab. Like I told it, just like the live lock. The live lock? No, you were calling it trouble trap. The trouble trap. The trouble trap. I just want to see Dan Housen dance to Trouble. And I also it's gonna now be in my head. It was in my head all day yesterday. Oh yeah, Steven saying like a Laurel Van Ness. Like that would be because she's not really doing it. She's not doing it, so maybe have, which is Chelsea Green TNA character. Yeah, where she had like the wedding dress all screwed up. Yeah, that was awesome too. It would be interesting. Lisa's saying she's super glad that Io won, give the title and the crown to someone who's been working her butt off, and she deserves it. I think she did, and it's also maybe this is a thank you because she was not on the Mania card, and I think we all wanted her to be on the Mania card, and I think if they actually gave time to, again, not whatever happened with Kyrie. So maybe this is like, hey, we love you, we appreciate you, we're sorry you're not on Mania, so here's a crown and go after Liv. Yeah. It'd be cool if they could actually let one of the ladies main event, but I doubt that's going to happen. But I'd rather than have them open. The problem is I don't think any of the storylines have enough. Because they go give them time. I think if you actually gave Io, Asuka, Kyrie time going into Mania, that could have been a Mania moment or a Mania match, but they did jack all with it. Yeah, but I don't know. Again, I love both of them. That should have been a main event, but you're saying main events. I'm saying for SummerSlam. For SummerSlam, no. I don't know if it's gonna have enough juice. But again, I love both of them. I'm excited. I don't always love having to pin the champ for the title shot, but. With this one, I'll let slide. Yeah, I think it makes perfect sense. I booked it. So why am I going to argue? Before we get to our new king, we want to touch on what we'll call the mid-card. We'll start at the, dare I say, decisive match. I guess the decisive match of our whole picks. Bron Breakker, Seth Rollins. And Jackson was very upset about that match. We both picked different people on that one. Yeah, that's what one of the other the way you said it, I thought you were going to talk about Trick Ricky for a second because we agreed on that. No, we can touch on that. Why do I feel like someone's in our driveway and he's freaking out? Possibly. I don't know. You want to go take a look? We do a quick commercial break? Let's hear a quick commercial break. Quick commercial break. 30 seconds for station identification.
This is WWE Hall of Famer Fred Ottman.
This is former WWE Champion Big E.
This is the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander.
What's going on, guys? Tony Cini.
Francesca!
This is Speedball Mike Bailey.
This is former WWE referee,
and you're watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour, brother!
And you are watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And this is the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And you're watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And you're watching Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. Yeah.
And we're back.
It was just Amazon. Sorry. Our neighbors are having a garage sale, and it's making me very nervous. Yeah. But, Jackson's just going to bark.
Yeah, Jackson's on it. He is on it.
He's on the case.
So,
yeah. He just ran up and down the stairs.
Lisa likes the ads. But, Nikki.
Yes.
From something I know that Lisa and yourself both like. Mm-hmm. And I like because I won. Seth Rollins, your boy.
I know.
I said he was going to put an end to the division, and Triple H also said that this is probably going to be the end of this whole...
Everyone and their mother said this was the end of this feud.
Yeah, so...
Again, I thought this match was fun. I think they had chemistry. I love that it opened with them just sitting on chairs staring at each other.
Did the right person go over, Nikki? I'm going to throw that at you. I know you picked against it, but...
So this is I think it's very well documented. I love Seth Rollins. He is my favorite. He could take a loss on this. I think Breakker needed this more, and I'm worried where Breakker goes after this. Because, 2 normal spears and his, whatever they call the fancy one?
The super spear?
Yeah. And Seth kicked out of that. I think I just spit everywhere. If Breakker wasn't going to win, I don't think he should have done the super spear. I don't think Seth should have kicked out of the super spear.
He looked strong as hell, though. He took such a beating in the match. Like when he took that combo, that pedigree stomp combo, I'm like, he's not. There is no way in hell he's losing.
Yeah, well, that's sort of we walked into that was my Big Nick energy moment, because at first with him kicking out of the pedigree and then into the stomp, which is so crazy that the pedigree is a transitional move. But I love it. So he kicked out of it. I was like, oh, he's gotta win. So I was like, I pushed the babies. My baby's winning.
So you want me to stamp it for you?
Stamp it. Seth doing the move, but I was like, oh, he kicked out of this. He's gotta win. This is a combination, again. So then thinking back, then Breakker was gonna lose at Mania. Then, if this was supposed to be the Mania match that they were going for,
maybe if that was gonna be a cage, yeah.
That's what just
because that would have been the end of the Vision, yeah. Because the Vision should have ended at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But now they went further beyond that.
I don't know if Heyman can work.
But look at him. I mean, he
looked amazing.
So badass.
He looked so good. Again, I don't know. Was it this? I think it happened off the superplex. So I don't know if part of the wood from the table nicked his eye, or thankfully it was just not his actual eyeball. But
I don't know. I threw up in the chat here, so
I don't know.
A poll should Breakker have gone over instead? I don't know.
It's hard because I at this I love Seth, but I think he could have taken the loss here and still can go challenge Roman. Can still challenge for anything. He's Seth freaking Rollins. Hello. I think Breakker maybe needed this more, but I guess maybe that's the magic of Paul Heyman. Have him maybe off TV a week or two, and then have Heyman come back, and he could Heyman's gonna Heyman and get him. Do you put him back in the? I don't want to say back, but you put him back in the IC picture.
I hate that.
Do you maybe move?
I think Heyman's his ticket to the main event.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe could you move if the Vision's done, because basically it's just Austin Theory at this point. Do you put him on SmackDown and maybe go after Sami and redo that rivalry?
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
it's an option. Yeah, I mean, you have the opportunity now in SummerSlam season to just kind of shuffle people around and put them on both shows and not have necessarily show loyalty. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where Rollins goes from here. But do you feel like this is the end now of the Vision?
I hope so. I don't know. Again, I think you can, if you want to keep Austin and Logan together, I think maybe just repackage them something different than the Vision. You can just have,
Well, I think what's her face?
What's her face?
What's her face?
Oh, Maxine. Oh, we didn't get to talk about her promo.
Maxine Theory, you could just break them up, boom, and here's a female, what are they called? Ballet that could be.
That's okay.
The ballet. Not
a female ballet.
A female manager for him.
Ugh.
I think. Well, I don't know. If Paul Heyman can't do anything with Austin Theory, I'm pretty sure there's not really many managers that would pair well.
Yeah.
With him, so that's what I'm saying. Give him a female, maybe to Cat's point. They all love him. He's a good-looking guy, whatever. Your six-pack Austin Theory.
I don't know. He does nothing for me.
Me either.
I think that picture of him and Vince when his face is all weird, I think that just ruined him for me.
Reese in the chat. Interesting.
Oh, hello, friend.
Sami Zayn will drop the title MSG to Brock. Interesting.
Oh, and then that's how you can get Oba, and then Oba takes the belt off Brock at SummerSlam, right?
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah, and the MSG shows before SummerSlam.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's MSG's like July, like 19, something like that. But
interesting.
All right, Nikki, moving along. You want to actually? Let me just see. I threw it in the poll. Let's see. Poll said, "Is this the end of the division?" Yes, more than likely, yes.
Yeah, I think we can just that they didn't need Danhausen to curse them; they were just cursed.
So talk about the other two mid-card matches. Do you want to touch on either Ricky real quick?
I think that was a fine match. I don't think this is the end. I did love the Ricky pulling an Eddie and saying that Little Yachty hit him with the
that was a good spot. That
the cane.
Honorable mention for Big Nick Energy.
Yeah,
that's a little old school.
And that's the first time. Again, I think Trick's a star, obviously, but he actually, when he hits the trick shot, sometimes it doesn't look great, and this one was chef's kiss.
It was V-trigger levels.
Yeah, like it looked.
This is another honorable mention because I was like, that was the best shot he ever. So I think it's a stupid move. I really don't like it for some reason. It just doesn't seem like it ever looks good. And because he hit the ropes like 6,000 times, like Braun Breaker, this time, and Ricky's, I think, of that size, height wise, that it just fits.
It just looked better.
Yeah. So,
but
go ahead.
No, as I say, I think like it was a fine match, but this is not over. That's not necessarily really the match I wanted to see. I want them to circle around to Mello, but I guess they're holding off on that because two faces.
Yeah. No, there's doing more.
And then like Ricky tried to beat him up after the thing, and then Little Yachty has to do a people's elbow, or Michael Cole called it a yacht drop, and I was like, ugh. I don't think Trick doesn't need
I like Lil Yachty. I mean, I appreciate Lil Yachty investing as much as he has in the product because he likes it. But yeah, I mean, it's doing enough. They'll get to SummerSlam. I think it'll be a triple threat SummerSlam, and we'll go from there. Big surprise of the night. Tiffy time. Retaining. We thought they were going to be a tag team, and now they might be centered around the women's U.S. title.
I was convinced they were putting this belt on Jade. I was so happy. Again, I'd rather be happy than right. I am glad Jade didn't win this. Tiffy forever, or until Chelsea takes this belt off her.
I know. But that was the only match with any crazy shenanigans. The baddies we thought might get involved, they did get involved.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green showed up from under the ring like a little
loved it.
gremlin.
Lost a flower, but that's okay. Tiffy chipped a tooth.
Yeah, she's like John Moxley now, bleeding.
Just chipping teeth.
Yeah, somewhere right now, Tiffany Stratton is
at the dentist.
At the dentist or chipping a tooth.
But it's fine. This is again. I think that's what they want. They want Charlotte, Jade.
Thankfully, not well for now.
For now, you got 5 weeks. A lot can happen in 5 weeks.
Cat trolling in the chat. Calling it match of the night.
Did you see Piper Niven shit on Jade Cargill on Twitter? I guess a fan tweeted it was whatever move. And then she was like, oh, so beautiful. And Jade was like, beautiful. And then Piper Niven tweeted that it was 5 out of 10 sloppy. You didn't do the move right. And you can tell that Tiffy's head bounced wrong or whatever. But and then she ended it as long as you look beautiful. So that's fine, right? You can hurt people. And I was like, oh, Piper Niven does not like Jade, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. I'm glad she's on the men. Did you see her?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we'll see. But Nikki, talking about moves and people who perform moves that you absolutely despise, how about we get to our new King of the Ring?
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, because you thought it might have been
I forgot where you're going. You're like, moves I don't like. I was like,
Spears. You hate.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Yeah. Nikki hates her shitty Spears.
I do.
You got to see one in the main event, but you also got to see the ruler become king of the ring. Ooh. Oh, wait, wrong button. Here we go.
There's a taste of fear when the henchmen call. Iron fists to take the land. Iron fists to claim it all. As the king, as the
Nikki, hail to the king. Oba Femi is on top. What'd you think of the match? Were you surprised at all? No bloodline.
No
Brock
bloodline.
Lesnar.
No, Brock may be a little surprised about, but I'm happy how this went. Oba defeated him again. Whatever rib injury or whatever that with that. So Jey kind of like hitting him into the barricade, but that's what you wanted to see.
Yeah. Well, what was interesting is
so
I thought
over.
he took the first splash, Uso splash, and then I'm like, oh shit, he like took it to 2, and I'm like, he's gonna take less Uso splashes than he took like F5s, and like really like.
So I don't think
sell more the Uso splash than an F5. I'm like, my mind was Io Sky.
the thing was, it wasn't like a kick out. He like choked Jey, so I think Jey should have moved more. So it didn't look like he was just like taking, a 2 count, but he was trying to like choke him.
Yeah. But then it looked like he was gonna go to the 4 corners.
Yeah.
At one point in time, he didn't do that. So I'm like, oh, maybe he does do I'll call it the 4-post massacre. But that's what they call it in Ready to Rumble. They call it 4-post massacre.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a great movie. I thought it was fun. But anyway, I digress. I thought he was going to hit the splashes from all 4 corners and then maybe get to 2. Or maybe just get a 1 because it'll make him look that much more badass.
Yeah.
But didn't. A little surprised. But he still gets up and just literally ends up destroying Jey Uso in the end. One fall race, which I thought was kind of surprising.
I'm fine with that. Again, I'm so tired of Jey.
Without any interference, I thought he'd maybe have to hit 2. And they'd make Jey look a little stronger.
I'm just so tired of Jey Uso, which I feel bad because I was saying that to you when he was coming out. I was like, he's so over. I was like, remember when like this first started? And I was like, all right, it's cool. He's on his own. He's doing his own thing now. I'm just like, ugh, stop it. So I'm glad. I'm glad you're pushing your babies, whether it's too much too soon, but like that's what they kind of did with Brock. I think they're mirroring what they did with Brock with Oba. But I think Lisa said it earlier, like it's someone different. Give me someone different. And whether he loses at SummerSlam or not, whatever, but like I'm glad a bloodline person didn't win something.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I'll take it.
A lot more crazy finish.
Which
but like
is
both, and also thought it was crazy putting. Now I'm thinking about like putting both the King and Queen in the ring on the pre-show, essentially the pre-show for free on ESPN.
Which I was. We have the app. You just watch it on the app. You had it on ESPN, and I'm like,
yeah,
what
because basically, which also throws me up because then I don't know. I transition in, so I'm like, oh man, like this is what you're giving away for free. I think it matters. So
we can still watch it on the ESPN app, so we don't have to like close the cable, log into the app. Again, you're just lucky that we got onto the app right when Seth was walking.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm just lucky there's 12,000 minutes of intros. Because I said exactly myself, like, don't worry, there's going to be about 7,000 minutes of intros. But I don't know.
Again, I'm interested to see where this goes. Because that's what kind of Seth said on the post show, that he doesn't know what's next for him because he doesn't know what Oba's doing. So, do you put Oba maybe after Sami so we can get Roman, Seth, and Seth can get his belt back? Because I hate Roman having that belt. That is Seth's belt. I hate Roman Reigns. Anywho, I digress.
I mean, it's obviously a built-in match, right? Like, you go out and anytime you put Seth and Roman together, it's a main event match. You don't need to actually put it around a title or anything else, but
this should be around a title, and it should be Seth getting his title back because I hate it on Roman.
Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Where does he go from here? Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of babyface contenders, and I mean, Sami Zayn right now is still technically a babyface champion. But we'll see. I don't know. I threw it up back in the poll. Obviously, we're going to open up the phone lines here very shortly. Let us know what you're drinking, what you're thinking. WWE Night of Champions. Oba Femi's your new King of the Ring. IYO Sky's your Queen of the Ring. Sami Zayn, your new WWE Champion. Division dead? Maybe not. Maybe not. Seth Rollins, where he's headed. But, yeah, Nikki. I'll throw it up in the chat, get the poll going, see
Pull back.
what people
Again,
graded.
I think it was,
as people were filtering in.
It's better than Italy. Again, I think you're pushing your baby opened. I think Liv IYO was fun. I liked Seth. Bron, we have to have one clunker in with Jade. And the main event was fun.
Yeah, I don't really know what you do with Jade. I thought for sure that I don't really know where you go.
If Charlotte,
if
we have her and Charlotte can't get a good match out of her, then she's got to go. Because how long are you going to wait another year-ish to have Naomi and Bianca back for her to do something good? It's just scary. I think that's how much Bianca protected her. But,
and Naomi don't.
No, again, but I'm just saying, like, Naomi's probably going to be out for another, I would say, another probably year, 6 months.
Yeah.
She had the baby April-ish. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, it's tough. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. As more, it's divided B or D / I put D and F in one grouping, so I wonder if people would prefer. I'm leaning.
Maybe
on the
you probably should have.
With our audience, it's probably F on the F side.
You should have taken out A because no one was going to give it an A.
That's a good point.
If we're the positive pickles of this bunch and we weren't giving it an A, then next time.
Fair, but phone lines are open, and you all want to call in, let us know what you're drinking, what you're thinking. Shut down the poll for a minute. Yeah, maybe we'll reopen that. But again, before we do that, we are again back here tomorrow before Raw, 3 p.m. Short little show. I'm broadcasting live from Borgata in Atlantic City as we get ready for Boardwalk Hall. Roman Reigns will be there. Maybe I'll wear my Roman Reigns shirt, even though.
Well, depending on which one you want to wear. It's one's in the drawer, one's in the closet.
Whichever is closer to the top, probably.
I know. I had to reorganize that this morning.
All right, Nikki. We'll see. We'll let you hit the snare and see who wants to pop in to the chat. So, Nikki, my little Bondi, because I want to hear the song. If nothing else, I want to hear the song. So, you get one job. Hit the snare. But we do have a couple of hold on. I started pin here. Kat saying, didn't you interesting take. Trick is better than Ricky in the ring. I don't know if that's her being sarcastic or legitimate take. Thoughts? You look very genuinely confused on that one.
I can see it going either way. I'm just trying to.
She's your co-host.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I think I'd rather Ricky.
Yeah, no, I can't see Ricky beat. I can't see.
No,
Trick
I think
winning.
I'd rather see Ricky on Raw. I don't.
But is he better than Trick in the ring now? I think Ricky Saints is better than Trick Williams. Wrestling. That's how I do it.
No, he just does Booker T's moves. Like he did like the bookend looked good. I don't know. Like I like both of them. I don't know if I prefer one over the other.
I don't like Booker T either. He does a scissor kick better than Booker T did a scissor kick good. But What's it? Andrew Brunswick saying give him Gable versus Sammy at SummerSlam for something different. Sometimes in Minnesota, like Gable get is it? Gable is from Minnesota.
He is from Minnesota, yeah. I love Gable, and I'm worried that he's just like, I want him to be like then push him as a baby face on Raw, have matches with Penta, maybe get the IC belt. But now, if him, as much as I loved Maxine's promo, I don't know what that does with Gable. I don't want Gable feuding with Austin Theory. Who cares?
I saw him going right back in the because that's where he was when he left.
Yeah.
So like to Andrew's point, like that would be something different. Throw him up in the main event scene because they had that interaction when Sammy wasn't on the card or like a couple weeks ago when like Sammy he's like he got blown off by Aldis on SmackDown.
Yes, that was the first time we saw Gable on main roster after he got on.
Yeah, so you had a little bit of interaction that you could run with there. I'd be okay with it. I don't know. I like it. It's just a matter of can you give him enough momentum?
Yeah. But
to be in the main event scene.
Again, then maybe he'll have something fun going into the fall, or maybe they have plans for him, going into Mania.
Sure. We'll see. But, yeah. All right, Nikki, call a little short one here.
That's fine. I'm doing a quick little...
No, the good news is that we'll have a little bit of time tomorrow for some more call-ins if you want to if you haven't gotten caught up yet and want to rewatch maybe Night of Champions before Raw tomorrow.
Also, we were running errands like today. Like I don't know. I haven't really caught up on like the latest goss coming out of
Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot more to share tomorrow.
Maybe there'll be more tea to spill.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in for that. Maybe throw a couple topics. We'll see what's on the agenda for Raw at least.
We'll have to block my calendar.
Well, I mean, the advertisement we're not going to do because we'll do our normal show Friday. But we'll talk mostly Raw, and then maybe do a couple calls, and you want to recap where you think everything's going from there. But that is tomorrow. Today, 3 or 3:30, no one really knows. Because Nikki doesn't attend production meetings, so no one really knows what's going on anywhere.
But sometime between 3 and 3:30, you can catch Kat and I on the Weekly Steel Chair on Reese's YouTube channel. We have our show, Lipsticks and Lariats, where we debate, and Kat gives these amazing monologues, and I just ramble, and it's a fun time, so come hang out.
Yeah. Maybe just put it on your list.
You just made the list!
Yeah, fun. Maybe just unsolicited advice. Throwing lipstick and lariat of the week. Maybe you put that on your matches for Night of Champions. It was your lipstick match and your lariat match. Just throwing that out there to you ladies.
I think
little pro bono.
Kat and I will have the same lariat, I'm sure.
Well, it better not be Sammy. It better not be Sammy because you know what?
Cut it out. Get out of here.
Gonna throw a bunch of drops in.
Oh my god. Go home, babe.
I'm already here. So.
It's time to go home. It's like the wrestling terms when they're like, go home.
I know. Well,
Thank you for the house.
Pulling up to the bar on Monday too. Yeah, Kat, pop on in. So we'll have some fun.
Do it.
But yeah, until next time, you don't have to go home here. Or wait, you do have to because you're going to be here, but you're not going to be here. But you want to be. But let's hold on. Wait, reverse the order. Let's let Stephanie McMahon lead us.
They come from all over the world, from different backgrounds, ethnicities, beliefs, capabilities, and ideologies. And what brings us together is this shared passion for what happens in that ring. The one place where we control our own destiny, where our differences are our strengths, where we ride or die with the characters we love and the stories that give us hope, the stories that make us human. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same, and all we have is each other.
I love you. You make me laugh, babe.
Well, you can't live here, so you might as well stay home.
you can't come here, but you can. No, what did you say?
You can't live here, but you can't stay home.
Oh my God! Goodbye forever.
Let's get it right. Until next time, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, you do not have to go home.
But you can't.